Cully, your stat was no keeper, other than, this is about Alisson, no keeper has kept more clean sheets at 13 than Alisson has in the Premier League. He didn't make it into our 11 last week, but that stat is very impressive, seeing that he missed so many games at the start of the season.
He's missed a third of the season, and he's still kept more clean sheets, and he's missed a third of the season. This is why I said last week, right, about Schmeichel. Yeah, he deserves to be in that team, don't get me wrong. But the defence that he had and the defence that Alisson has in front of him, both great defences, innit? Has Schmeichel ever been voted into Europe's best team or goalkeeper of the year? Anything like that? No, he hasn't, but Alisson repeatedly has. I think there's another stat, Mac, there's another stat about Alisson. I sent you another stat about Alisson I think he's lost one game at Anfield 3 years ago or something, and it was when he played for Roma.
Right, that's right.
That's how good a keeper this guy is, and you lot just are not giving him the credit. He is fucking world class, man.
He's underrated. He's the most underrated keeper, I'd say, for a while.
Would you go as far to say he's currently the best keeper in the world right now?
Easily. Oblak just had one good game. Oblak is a wicked keeper for Atletico Madrid, and he showed up, right? And we didn't even have we didn't even have Alisson in net when we played him in the Champions League. He was injured. We had Adrian, second choice keeper. Oblak was made to look good by Liverpool's finishing. Is he a world-class keeper? Absolutely. Alisson is the best goalkeeper in the world. It's proven. He is the best keeper in the world. He's in all the European teams. Every single time there's a vote, the best striker in the world, the best defender in the world, best keeper is Alisson. Two stupid, amazing stats, which Schmeichel has never done. Has Schmeichel won more leagues? Yeah. Has he won more trophies? Yeah. But look at the stats, man. On an individual basis, don't base it on your team. Individual basis, Alisson is the best.
The other thing is, you've got to look at it from a point of view of 90s football and the football that's been played today. Keepers got a different game. They've got to be a different type of player. They've got to be able to play with their feet. They've got to be able to spread the ball really quickly. They've got to start attacks, right?
But we've seen that.
He was good with his hands. Fair dues. He was big. He bossed his defence about. He didn't take anything from no one, right? Alisson's a different type of player. And Alisson, he's a different class. From in this modern age, he's a different class, and he's a type of keeper that managers want in their team. End of.
Did Man United miss it when Alisson knocked a ball over about 60, 70 yards? Salah runs onto it. Little Daniel James trying to keep up with him, gets brushed aside, and goal scored. Liverpool end up winning 2-0 or 2-1, whatever it was. Bro, Alisson is different.
We've seen Edison do that for the past 2-3 seasons. We've seen Edison do that.
Edison's distribution is better. Edison's distribution is better, but he's still not Brazil's number one.
At the moment, if you're looking at the Premier League, how you look at your keepers, you look at Kepa. Fuck knows how he's got into being into absolute fraud of a keeper. The guy's about 5'5", right? And he's honestly, I don't know how he's got into that Chelsea squad. I'd rather have a stick and a post in there. And then you've got, obviously, Alisson, Edison, De Gea was floating around there, but then he's fallen massively.
Big time.
Leno was mentioned in there a few times. And then you've even got...
Leno?
He's injured now. Unlucky lad. Martinez's not doing a bad job, let's be honest.
It's all right.
You've got this Henderson, you've got Pope, you've got these kind of, what do you call it, keepers that are there that are just absolutely smashing bits. I do think that Alisson is the best keeper in the world, but he needs to be consistent in order to be amongst the greats of,
How is it not consistent? Read the stats again, Mac. How is it not consistent?
It's been how long has it been there? 2-3 seasons.
Yeah, but how is it not consistent?
It needs to be a consistent level.
You're saying it in terms of winning trophies over and over again to be consistent. Read the stats again. There's no keeper in history that has done that. Schmeichel never did that. Schmeichel never got the individual honours.
Did Schmeichel win a flipping player of the season? Yeah, Schmeichel won a player of the season as a goalkeeper.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, he won a player of the season as a goalkeeper.
5 points for you, mate, yeah.
And that's ridiculous,
Alisson's a better keeper than Schmeichel, boys. Alisson's a better keeper than Schmeichel. No. On an individual basis.
Never.
Go around the table, Mac. Go around the table. Alisson or Schmeichel, go around the table.
Hammy?
I think you've got to give Alisson another couple of seasons. If he ends up doing what Schmeichel did over his career, right, then yeah, fair dues, I'll say that.
But right now?
Right at this moment in time, He's had a couple of good seasons. Greatest of all time. I think you've got to give somebody a bit more of a kind of a lifespan before you make that decision. So personally, I can't say that Alisson is the all-time greatest keeper because
So you're going for Schmeichel?
Is nowhere near what Schmeichel. So
you're going for Schmeichel?
At the moment, for me, still Schmeichel, like we said last week.
Because he's played more games, because he's done it for longer.
He kind of done the way he is all time. I think he's got the potential and a lot more to be the all-time great keeper.
I don't think you've got to tarnish one. I think if you think Alisson, for me, right, he's underrated because he's got Van Dijk in front of him. So people automatically assume that Van Dijk's doing everything. Alisson's unreal goalkeeper, but you can't say he's better than Schmeichel. Schmeichel won Player of the Season. Has Alisson won Player of the Season? No, he hasn't. So then that argument's invalid anyway in terms of awards. Different eras, different goalkeepers, but no one can take away from Schmeichel because every striker that played against him said they hated it. Do you know what I mean?
I already agreed saying Schmeichel should be in the team based on what it is now, but Alisson's a better keeper, bro. Because Schmeichel did it for such a long period of time. There's a difference. There's a massive difference. You could be a one-season hit wonder like Michu. Did he do it the second season? No, he didn't. Do you get what I mean? Alisson, the stat that Alisson's got, tell me when Schmeichel's done that. Tell me when Schmeichel's done that. You can't because he hasn't. Exactly.
I never really followed Alisson when he was at Roma, but obviously everyone remembers the game when Liverpool absolutely destroyed Roma, and everyone there was questioning, going, "Do we really want?" And even Liverpool fans were going, "Do we really want this keeper? We've just banged, what was it, 7-5? I don't know how many goals past him. Yeah. Do we really want this keeper for that amount of money?" And he's answered his critics, I suppose. Everyone knows that Liverpool have got one of the best defences in the world, but a goalkeeper needs to be paid attention for the whole 90th minute. And when he's called upon, he pulls out the some great saves. But Schmeichel, for me, has been doing that consistently.
Personally, I think we're going down a bit of a kind of a hole here where we don't need to kind of really delve into because Schmeichel.
That's it, yeah. Schmeichel's the best keeper, man. Gone round the table, Cully. Next one, next fact.
You know what I mean?